All right, we've got an urgent food safety recall to talk about today. This one involves Locatelli Pecorino Romano cheese sold at Wegmans. We're going to get right into all the details you need to know. Okay, listen up, because this is a really serious food safety alert. Especially if you or anyone you know shops at Wegmans, the information we're about to go over is absolutely critical. So the first big question is, do you shop at Wegmans? If the answer is yes, you absolutely need to hear this. Let's break down exactly what's happening. All right, first up, let's get right into the alert itself, the core details of this food recall from Wegmans. So, what are we looking for? The specific product is the Locatelli Grated Pecorino Romano cheese. If that name rings a bell, you're going to want to pay very close attention to the next few minutes. And why is it being recalled? Well, it's due to potential contamination with a nasty little bacterium called Listeria monocytogenes. Now, this is a very serious concern, so let's talk about the potential danger here. To really understand why this is such an urgent recall, we've got to break down what Listeria actually is and what it can do. So, Listeria isn't just some minor bug that gives you a stomachache. The FDA is very clear on this. It's an organism that can cause really serious and sometimes, sadly, even fatal infections. Now, if you're a generally healthy adult, you might just experience some really unpleasant, kind of flu-like symptoms. We're talking a high fever, a severe headache, stiffness, nausea, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Awful for sure, but typically not life-threatening. But, and this is the really critical part, the risk is so much higher for certain groups. For young children, the elderly, or anyone with a weakened immune system, this infection can actually be fatal. And for pregnant women, it's just devastating. It can cause miscarriages and stillbirths. That is exactly why this is taken so seriously.
Okay, so now for the practical part. It's time to go check your fridge, right now. Let's walk through exactly what you should be looking for to see if you have this product at home.
First things first, check the name. Again, that's Locatelli Grated Pecorino Romano cheese. Be very specific. All right, what does it look like? It's going to be in a plastic tub with one of those Wegmans scale labels on it. Now, look for the UPC code. It'll start with 277580 and end with a 7. The numbers in the middle, those X's, they'll be different depending on the weight, so don't worry about those. But here's the key thing. The recall covers all lot codes, so if your product matches this description, it is part of the recall. No exceptions. Okay, next up, think about when you might have bought it. The affected cheese was sold in a pretty tight window, between November 14th and November 24th of this year. If you purchased it during that 10-day period, you definitely need to go check your fridge.
And where was this sold? Well, it was at Wegmans locations across a bunch of states: Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and also in Washington, D.C.
So, what if you found it? You have this product sitting in your fridge. What do you do now? Don't worry, there's a very simple action plan to follow. It's a really clear 3-step process. Number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, do not eat it under any circumstances. Just put it aside. Step 2, take it back to the service desk at any Wegmans store. And step 3, they will give you a full refund for your purchase. Simple as that. And hey, if you have any questions or you're just not sure about something, Wegmans has set up a contact line you can call. That number is 1-855-934-3663. Finally, let's just add a little bit of context here so you know how this whole thing got started and where things stand right now. So this recall didn't happen because people started getting sick, which is good. Wegmans actually kicked this off after their supplier notified them about the potential for contamination. This is what you'd call a proactive measure. And that brings us to, honestly, the best piece of news in this entire alert. The official announcement states, and I quote, "No illnesses have been reported to date." And that's exactly why these proactive recalls are so crucial. They're designed to stop a problem before anyone gets hurt. You know, a situation like this, from a quiet notification from a supplier to a multi-state recall, it really makes you think, doesn't it? What does it really take to keep our massive, complex food system safe? It's this huge, invisible network of checks and balances that we all rely on every day. Thanks for joining me for this important explainer. Stay safe out there.